I really want to build a big log cabin out in the woods.
I want to build a huge building.
I want to build a big house in the beach and like have a pool and a tennis court, maybe a basketball court.
Not too big, not too small, just something pretty normal.
I would probably end up buying an older house because they're like older styles and they're less expensive than newer houses.
Maybe, I don't know, I don't know how efficient it would be.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'd probably have a lot of windows so that there was solar, kind of heat the house a little bit through that, and then probably light bulbs and things. There's a lot of things that you could do to help that.
With solar panels and just more efficient refrigerators and appliances, but mainly with solar panels.
Reuse materials that, such as recycling and just in terms of what we what we think is a house, how we live and stuff like that.
Not that I'm aware of, not like perfectly green or anything.
No, I don't.
I don't know any green buildings in Springfield.
No.
I don't know of any. No, I never see any green building in Springfield.
The 30,000 square foot addition is the first Gold LEED certified green building in the Southwest Missouri region. It was built to be one of the most environmentally responsible buildings in the state of Missouri. It also has a hands-on museum to educate people about sustainability.
Discovery Center is a nonprofit organization whose mission is education. We have always had environmental programming here since the day we opened, so environment has always been a focus.
The whole building itself is an exhibit space. For example, the Citadel panels were finished in 3 Kynar 500 colors: almond, Sierra tan, and sandstone, and were installed in a checkerboard pattern. Also, besides being a green structure, Discovery Center puts emphasis on education.
The education is everything to this movement because people are afraid of different things, or they speak negatively about things when they are not educated, when they don't know.
The Discovery Center is continuing its educational goal and is an advocate for building green buildings and for using green systems and processes. A unique relationship between Drury University and Habitat for Humanity has developed in that an architecture class was able to design a sustainable house for Habitat, and many Drury students were able to be a part of the process, from raising money to swinging hammers. Third-year architecture students are actually designing the house themselves.
Yeah, I was part of the third-year studio with Tracy Suter that did the build design project for the Habitat house. It's currently going up. What we were supposed to do as architecture students is take a look at how the Habitat house functions now and basically to make it function in more of a sustainable way.
Many students participated in this year's Freshman Orientation Service event, where a large bulk of the work for the house was done.
So basically we just took 2x4s, they gave us directions on how to put them together, they marked it out for us, and we just hammered the nails in the walls and stood them up. It was supposed to be outside somewhere, but it was raining that day too, so we did it inside.
Over 300 freshmen worked with Drury faculty and staff volunteers to build 28 walls in the Carter Waters warehouse, which were later moved to the Habitat construction site just north of Springfield city limits. When designing this house, architecture students experienced what working with real clients would eventually be like.
You design almost in a bubble when you're in school, and actually having a client, the client obviously has the final say-so on what does and it doesn't get done. But overall, I'm glad, no matter what comes out of it, that Habitat is actually looking for a more environmentally friendly solution for their homes.
the mission of Habitat is wonderful. Housing is a big part of making people happy and encouraging their lives, and especially with Drury's Sustainable House, that's just awesome that they're encouraging people to have their own house and be a friend to the environment at the same time.
Stone Chapel, the oldest stone-made chapel in Springfield, has an old heating system, but not an air conditioner, since it was built in 1880. It is used for many school events and weddings, so an updated heating and air conditioning system is greatly needed.
The project's all about a handicap elevator, putting in a new handicap elevator, new heat and air system, heat pump, ground source heat pump system out there. There's 20 holes out there, or 19 holes at 340 feet deep out there that supplies the heat.
Adopting a geothermal heating system is sustainable and economic for two main reasons: preventing global warming and saving money, which fits in well with the American College and University President Climate Committee that Drury President Parnell already signed. This geothermal system uses little electricity and no fuel-powered energy, which helps reduce carbon dioxide emissions and decreases operating costs. Drury will also construct an elevator in Stone Chapel and a driveway connecting to Central Street to allow those requiring assistance greater ease into the building.
This cooling and heating system will enable the church to maintain a more constant temperature at a lot less cost. It's very more cost efficient, and it's very more environmentally conscious. You won't be burning any type of petroleum products or anything that's harmful for the environment. It's all green.